One dog shows up in the middle of a desert.
Woohoo! Go, Gobi, go!
Two others are found yelping on a cliff.
Hi there. Hi, we're gonna get you out of here.
How will they get out?
I saw Gobi on day 2 of a 155-mile race across the Gobi Desert in China. You know, I was out there running this race when I see this little dog chewing on my shoes, and she would just not go away. And I thought she'd wander off like any stray dog, but she stayed. She starts running next to me. We would run 25 miles together, and this is like temperatures up to 130 degrees. It's ridiculously hot. Then I hear barking, yelping, and whining behind me. So I look back to see the dog running up and down the side of the water. And she knows if she goes into it, she's going to get washed away. I'm left there thinking, what am I going to do? I decide to go back and help the dog. I start to feel like I want to protect her and nurture her. And that really was a big moment for me, carrying her across that water crossing. As I had her in my arms, I saw a little bit of myself in this dog. I had a very destructive, depressive childhood, and my life during my teenage years was really tough. And I see this dog out in the desert. When I have her in my arms, I'm looking at her in her eyes. I see no one loves this dog, and it's like I've got a baby in my arms. And she's staring at me with these big brown eyes. And yeah, I often joke, like, I think if she could talk, she'd say something like, "Geez, I love you." Gobi would be there for the whole 7 days of the race. As I cross the finish line, everyone's cheering and clapping. Of course, it's not for me, it's for the little dog running in behind me. She was the star of the show. We spent a bit of time together, and I think she sort of softened me up and made my heart sort of melt for her. I would do anything for this little dog. That really is the start of my next problem, is like, how am I going to get this dog home?
Gobi wasn't cleared to fly for another 3 months.
So someone says to me, "I'll look after Gobi for you."
Everything seemed to be perfect until
The person that's looking after Gobi actually rings me one day. She says to me, "Oh, I'm really sorry, mister, your dog Gobi's gone missing." So I'm like devastated, heartbroken. I fly all the way back to China, all the way back out to the Gobi Desert, and I join a bunch of people searching for Gobi in this big city. Soon we have hundreds and hundreds of people searching for the dog, through the streets, through the parks. We were just about ready to finish searching when the phone rang, and it was a man, and he says, "Hey, I think we found your dog." Yeah, it was a magical moment to find her alive and in pretty good shape. Getting her home was like the best feeling ever. She's come from nothing, and now she's having this moment where everything is wonderful. I'm very lucky that I get to spend every day with Gobi sharing this story. I don't win the race, but I win Gobi, right? And that is the best thing ever that's happened to me.
how lucky Dion was to find his beloved running mate again. And Gobi made it across the desert because she wasn't alone. But what if there's no one to follow?
It's almost as if they had been, like, dropped there by a helicopter.
We were on a climbing trip out in Colorado, and all day long we kept hearing these like little yip, yip, yip.
And as we were hiking up the hill, we were still hearing it, and that's when we realized we should look up.
We thought we saw coyotes.
Come here, Katie.
And we saw these two little heads pop out from the side of one of the cliffs.
I was like, no way.
And we quickly realized that these were not coyotes at all. These were poor little doggies, and they were stuck.
Hi. Oh, you don't look so good. Do you want to come see me? Do you want to come over here? Good. Good, puppy.
So we're calling, we're hollering, and then we realized we hadn't seen a single other person for like 2 days out there. So my husband very bravely decided that he was just going to put on his climbing gear and figure it out.
But we realized they're on top of not just a vertical cliff, but an overhanging cliff was like kind of scary terrain.
They're down there. But I'm going to the overlook of the cliff that I saw them on top of. Okay, I've got my rope. They're on top of like a, I don't know, 60-foot cliff that hopefully I should be able to rappel over with them. Hey pups! I haven't seen them.
And sure enough, there are two little chihuahuas. I can't help but think, what is the situation that brought these dogs here?
Hi, we're gonna get you out of here.
It's almost as if they had been like dropped there by a helicopter.
Hey guys, I'm coming.
Between me and them is really steep, dangerous terrain on the edge of a cliff. I start talking to them super gently. They're licking me. It's almost as if they know that I'm there to help them.
You look very weak. Very, very weak. Hi, no, it's okay.
These two dogs look pretty dire. They certainly don't look threatening.
You are so skinny. Oh my god. Oh, you're so cute though. Hi.
I had one dog on each leg, and I was rappelling over this overhanging cliff. And I was able to get to the ground with them relatively quickly. I was like, whew, I know they're safe now.
Once Brody got down to the base of the cliff, we realized that we were abandoning all of our climbing plans for the day. This was our new adventure.
Are you guys good babies?
Our dog's name is Spaghetti. We were like, oh, this one's obviously a meatball. And so the other one's got to be Parmesan.
You guys want to go say hi to Spaghetti?
And I turn over and I see Meatball is just outstretched and the biggest smile on her face. Unfortunately, we couldn't take Parmesan and Meatball home with us, so we drove them to the nearest shelter.
Once they reached the rescue, it was really hard to say goodbye to them.
Luckily, I got an update from the rescue a few weeks later, letting me know that both Parmesan and Meatball had been adopted.
They transitioned from being these stranded coyotes to being perfectly good little pets.
So it felt really good to be able to show up and be a helping hand and do something good and be able to create a happy ending.
I find myself thinking about them and just hoping that they're living happy, full lives with their new people.
Hard journeys don't look the same for everyone. Some cross over the finish line, others come with a helping hand. But give a little love, and even the loneliest roads can lead to forever home.